make money, money making money, money making money, money making money, money, money making money, manifest, making money, money making money, money making money, money making money. I ain't stressed, making money, money making money, money making money, money making money. Gratitude is my attitude. I'm making money moves. Jewelry in the safe, piggy bank on full. And I'm living life abundant. I'm making money fast. I'm a money making magnet, making cold hard cash. I'm making money. Oh, I am blessed.
Welcome. We are doing Alchemizing Energy podcast, and today I have a special guest that we are going to start incorporating into our lives more often. This is my daughter, Aura. Sorry, not us.
You keep on mixing the names up.
I always mix the names up. Offset,
Right.
Aura. I call you guys Aura, Offset, Aura.
Right.
I mean, I don't know why I named you guys all with the same kind of like A sounding name. I should have always like changed it, but it's my daughter, Aura. So she is going to join me today. Welcome to
Hello.
the podcast, Aura. How are you?
I'm doing good. I've just got out of the shower and I have a little cold, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds like all nasally and stuff, but I'm happy to be here.
All right, cool. So I really wanted to like talk to you about like some of the things that are happening in the gaming world, because I think that when it really comes down to things like Roblox and stuff like that and all the gaming and things, you have iShow Speed. One thing I did find about him, he gets a lot of like racial things. I want to find out, is Roblox racist?
A lot, tons and tons of games have racism. Dude, there's just one game, it's like a booth game, and people bypass their avatars and dress up as Ku Klux Klan members. And it's so crazy. It's constant. It's so constant.
So there's like a whole like thing of racism on the Roblox. So your kids might be actually like experiencing racism on these games. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. If you have a black
children, like actual children?
Yeah, if you have a black avatar, they say you're a road gangster. They call it road gangsters. It's an actual real thing. If you look up road gangster, I think it shows up images. Wait, road gangster. I don't know.
So yeah, it's so there's children playing Roblox. And if you are a child playing Roblox, there are racist people that are going and calling them road gangsters.
Yeah, and there's also weird cults like Spawnism. They have a whole Discord group chat, and I don't really know if there's any evidence or proof, but they essentially carve the Roblox spawn star into their palm for initiation. Yeah.
Real in their real palm or on
in the real palm. And they think they can respawn from their hand after doing that.
What?
A friend said that to me. I don't know.
So you mean to tell me that they have a whole cult of Roblox?
Yeah, they have
that someone is getting people to take their hand and carve things into their hand, and they think that they can do some kind of Roblox thing in real life.
Yeah.
What?
It's kind of the blue whale challenge. If anyone has ever heard of that, there was this thing called the blue whale challenge. It was in 2020, 2021. And you had to carve a whale into your arm. I think it's a rumor. I think it's a whole rumor. I don't think it's real, but there's been real images of the blue whale challenge, so I'm worried that Spawnism is an actual real thing. But people are saying like people are gullible and saying it's real. So
So
I hope it's not
Roblox
real.
has racism on there. It has cults on it. What other weird things does Roblox have on it? That's really
Nazis, Hitler. They have Hitler avatars.
they have Hitler on Roblox.
Yeah, they be bypassing like mustaches and stuff. They take like anything and make Hitler out of it. There was this like wolf roleplay game, and like I saw like a Hitler avatar like wolf form. It was like super crazy.
So they're
Like,
actually making Hitler avatars on the Roblox game. So
yeah.
children. So how many? So are is this like a old? Is there like a difference between what the kids are playing versus what is happening on regular Roblox, like the Hitler Roblox, and where they're doing this weird stuff? Is there a difference, or is this happening just
It's
across?
usually in most of the social type of hangout games where you can like usually like upload images and stuff like that. And there's like some building games where you can like put your own decals and like PNGs and stuff onto like blocks. I've joined this one game and there was just like this massive image like as soon as I joined, and it was just porn. It was just straight up porn.
What?
Yeah, it wasn't like real porn. It was like hentai. It was like 2D hentai.
What is 2D hentai? What is that? I don't even know what the
It's
hell
just
that.
animated porn. It's like anime porn.
What?
And there's like
So
bypass.
you're on Roblox, and then they have like these 2D characters, like actually getting it in on the thing, and like a porn. Is it like a video or just a picture of like hentai porn?
Uh, like in like games where you're not supposed to do that, they like use this thing called decals, and they like I think I think they do something different now, but like they encode the images to like look like something else on the website. But like when you join the game, it's like actually like crazy porn and weird swastikas and flags and Nazi stuff.
What? So
Yeah.
listen, I just wanted to make people aware of the things that are happening on Roblox, guys. Like, so Roblox is wild, y'all. Now, so the kids, so even like little baby kids, can they see this, or is it only on a certain like level that
It's
you have to
only
get
if
up?
it's only if they get into like really deep into like social hangouts and like stuff where you can like pull up signs and stuff. Like tell your kids not to go on those booth games and those rate my avatar games.
Rate my avatar. So there's a thing called
Rate my
or
avatar.
rate your avatar. And
Yeah,
so
yeah.
see the rate your avatar. That's where you get like the Nazi symbols and like the wow.
And there's also like stuff like pedophilia rings on Roblox, which is like actually super crazy. There's like this guy called Slep, and he has this he has a whole series where he just like catches Roblox predators. It's kind of like Roblox to catch a predator, and he's like doing a collab with Chris Hansen himself. He's doing a collab, dude. They got Chris Hansen on Roblox, and he's doing a documentary.
Really?
Yeah. I think I can pull up a video.
I'm trying to find it. So what in the
That
heck?
was
This
channel.
is getting really crazy. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. Let me like try to like to play this video. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna play. Hold on. I'll move mine and add yours. Okay, go ahead, play it. Show it.
Roblox is a place where we filter all the text and the voice, where we
Pretty
monitor for
cool
critical
video
harms,
too.
where there's no image sharing or any of the things that might happen from that.
I want to start off by saying that we all want to keep Roblox safe. We share this view, and we know that there's members of our community who feel strongly about that too. And you know what? We welcome them as part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer.
I want to highlight we have always had safe is one of our top priorities, and we're not waiting for the law or legislation. We've innovated
Turn it up a little bit. Turn it up a little bit.
on our own.
Well, I got
We
it
want to
on.
keep people on our platform.
This whole situation is kind of crazy.
Everybody go donate to this boy Schlep.
This is probably the worst decision this company has ever made.
Hashtag free Schlep on God.
Yeah, they actually need Schlep.
I'm wishing Schlep the best.
Roblox, you need to do something.
There's got to be something done.
Nobody at Roblox listens to us. I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
Why should we support a platform that is taking steps to prevent predators from getting caught?
Roblox has just lost $12 billion in market value following their response to their cease and desist letter against me. Just for context, I'm someone who's gotten 6 predators within their community arrested in real life. That loss, though, isn't on me. It's a direct result of Roblox's own response to its child safety crisis. Instead of addressing the real issues, Roblox has doubled, tripled, even quadrupled down. They've put out statements after statements painting me and my team as reckless vigilantes while claiming that their platform is safe, when it absolutely is not. People are just seeing through this, and that's why a huge movement has started online called Free Schlep. It's been trending everywhere. Multiple members of Congress have now called out the company's child abuse problem, and the Attorney General of Louisiana has filed a giant lawsuit against the company for, and I quote, prioritizing user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. The day after the Attorney General's lawsuit was filed, Roblox's market value dropped by $12 billion. In response, the company scrambled to roll out new policies targeting the very not safe for work games featured in the lawsuit and my videos, like for instance, bathroom simulators. Mind you, the community has been calling out these games for years now, but still, even after everything, instead of removing these blatantly inappropriate experiences, Roblox simply slapped a 17+ label on them. They also launched a ban wave against some of the worst games
Hold on.
hosted.
Pause it real quick. Pause it.
Yeah.
So do you know what bathroom simulator? What is bathroom simulator?
It's like basically condo games, and you basically like go to those games to like have sex on Roblox. That's basically what it is.
What?
And there's like other games where it's like super detailed, and you actually like have morphs for your character to like get like boobs and stuff in like genitalia.
What?
But like the bathroom games are like usually like the tame versions of it. So they have like these heart gears that like just spam like a bunch of heart decals and stuff like that. It's like really crazy. The people that are on there, it's just grown men.
So all right, so it's not like square pieces trying to get it in with other square pieces. It's getting really graphic. Is that what's going on?
Usually it's just square pieces, but it can lead to like graphic stuff like kidnapping and stuff like that when you get to Discord. And in most of the games, they like actually like have Discords. Like if you like scroll down, wait, I have like a tab open of Roblox. Wait.
Yeah. Show me that. That's crazy. What? And shouts out to Aura, my daughter. She's been on Roblox for a very long time, and she knows what's been going on. I want to show you guys what your children have been getting involved with this Roblox stuff. Let's go.
See, you can easily just like scroll down here and boom, Discord, YouTube, Twitter. Twitter is bad. Twitter is awful. I've seen like a bunch of pedophiles on Twitter too. And you could just easily just go to like any sort of community. Let's see, murder mystery. Does it? Yeah. It also has a Discord too. All of these have Discords that you can just easily just scroll down to. And see, like actually cracked down. If you like type in XYZ on Roblox, it's like a dog whistle. It's a dog whistle. See, 17 public bathroom simulator hangout, and this one's live.
What is a dog whistle? What is that?
It's something only like certain type of people that know about something can understand. You know, like stuff like CP and stuff like that.
What is
Like
CP? Oh, child. Yeah,
yeah,
see.
yeah, cheese pizza, cheese like stuff like that.
Yeah, chief pizza. Yeah, instead of
Yeah,
like child P. Like so.
right, right.
So they have like actual things on Roblox that are showing CP.
Uh, no, it's usually like off platform. They usually like go like bypass the word Discord. The word Discord is like already censored, but it's still like bypassed in ways people can still understand. So someone could just easily go up to you and be like, do you have a Discord?" And like you can just type your username and they can add you, which Roblox is suffering like a huge lawsuit against.
What? So what's happening is that there's a bunch of pedo CP pizza files on there,
Mhm. Yeah.
and they are using the Roblox platform to like attract other pizza files, or what? Are they like just mainly trying to get children? Like, what is going on? What's happening?
Kids like especially like teenagers usually like sell their own CP to these people to make a bunch of money off of it. That's what I usually like see on there. That's what
So how are they selling their own CP? Like, what are they doing?
they put their usernames. They first add like a person as a friend, and they usually like have like dog whistle sort of usernames like 13 so and so blah blah blah, and and then like someone like adds them. They usually go to like these dog whistle sort of groups too. They have Roblox has groups, and usually it's like tame. It's like very tame. They like sell T-shirts and stuff, but there's these like really specific like content deleted sort of groups and stuff like that. And it's kind of like scented con stuff. Condos are like the sex games and stuff like that. And like they basically say, "Oh, contact me through Instagram or Discord, blah blah blah," and they just send images of themselves.
What?
Yeah.
And people like give them money for that.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like approached on Roblox for something like that? Have you ever? Just be honest.
No.
Okay. So what makes you different in how they don't approach you versus other people? Because you're not like in those groups, or what?
I just I just play the games to have fun. I don't play it for any like Roblox sex stuff. If you just stay away from like all those like weird bypassed games and stuff, you'll be good. You'll be all set. Just don't like talk to anyone that has like a bacon hair like default sort of avatar. Talk to someone like that has like a avatar that kind of looks like they actually play Roblox and are kids themselves.
Right. So how do you tell the difference between a person that is actually a predator on Roblox versus a regular kid? How do you know?
They usually have like a default man face avatar, and it's like it's always like a BB. Their username is always something very like inappropriate, like BBC 123 or something like that. BBC man, like something like that. And it's always on this game called like Dollhouse Roleplay, where all these people are.
Can you show? Well,
Oh.
you probably can't show me the game, but I mean, I don't know. Like, go back to that documentary maybe, because maybe you can't probably show me the dollhouse roleplay thing and show me the weird stuff going on there.
Oh, there's like a lot of Dollhouse roleplay games. Wait, share my screen.
are nothing more than damage control for the problems they've allowed to fester, when the entire community was screaming at them to fix these problems. And the community saw that killing the messenger was an act of war. Shortly after these changes, Roblox released a video so bad that it was community noted on Twitter twice. David Baszucki, the CEO of Roblox, Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer of Roblox, and Eliza Jacobs, the senior director of product policy, did a 45-minute tech talk. Most of this is just corporate jumbo, but they go ahead and respond directly to their vigilante policy.
And this is basically explaining how Roblox is like not doubling down on taking all of these groups down, and instead like doubling down on like taking down these vigilante groups that actually takes down all the pedophiles and stuff. Helps them. They actually help them take down all the pedophiles, which is really interesting. It's like really scary. It's like
so Roblox is actually like the groups that are trying to stop the pedophiles. They're going after them.
Yeah.
Wow. Keep going.
I'm the only person that Roblox has targeted with this vigilante policy that they just created. Not even my team was moderated or given any legal letter. I begged for a clear line and even offered to keep much of my work private to help, and I'm no way obligated to do that. But instead, they went straight after me, moderating my accounts and sending a cease and desist before I could even react to the policy. And let's be clear about one thing. I'm not a vigilante. That means I'm taking the law into my own hands. We work with law enforcement, which is why we have arrests. Roblox refuses to say my name because they'd have to acknowledge those arrests. But make no mistake, they're responding to the outrage, which is about me, and this is what they had to say about it. They first start off the interview by talking about how vigilantes started out as a good thing.
Both inside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all want to keep Roblox safe. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And, you know, we paid really careful attention.
This statement is just laughably hilarious. If Roblox is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own gaming case? What did you do then? Nothing. Actually, you kept paying the guy for years afterward until you were literally forced to do something about it. If what Roblox was claiming was actually true, them listening to the community, why are the biggest content creators leaving your exclusive YouTuber program in protest of how you're moderating your platform? And I'm going to actually bring up something later in this interview to show you how much of a joke this is. This here is Meep City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. Creecraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game and within 4 seconds was exposed to not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade now, but Roblox has still continued to leave this game up and platform it. CEO
Meep City is like a good example of something that seems sort of innocent, but like it can essentially just transform into like one of those public bathroom games.
Right. So it's almost like so you have a bunch of different adults getting on there with a bunch of like Nazi propaganda and whatever other pedophiles.
I haven't really seen any like Nazi sort of army sort of stuff. I've only seen like just like sex, just straight up sex.
What?
Yeah, Meep City has these things called parties, and people like just get this game pass called Meep City Plus, and they play like bypass audios. This was like a long time ago, like in like 2015, 2018, 2019. Is where it all happened until Roblox like cracked down on everything.
I want you to break this whole thing down. I'm gonna leave it to you. Go ahead, Aura. Break the whole thing down about Roblox and let you go.
Oh, you taking a break?
No. I want you to. I'm gonna go to the door, but I want you to break it down. So.
Oh, okay. So basically, those Meat City parties just had just straight up sex on it. Just straight up like non like no there was no censorship. The censor could like be bypassed easily, like very easily. You could like type in special characters and it could just turn out like a curse word on there. So Roblox like in like 2017 was like straight up like chaos. And it still is. It still is. Nobody in the moderation team is cracking down on like straight up predators that these groups like on YouTube are cracking down on, and they're basically just ignoring everything, and they're just saying, corporate John will this, we're sorry, blah 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 this, and just ignoring everything that's going on there. They're banning like innocent stuff. They're banning innocent stuff, but not cracking down on like straight up like Nazi propaganda and pedophilia rings and stuff like that. Which I mean, I'm sure it's like actually hard to crack down on, but the fact that this Schlep is not giving is actually giving Roblox and all the information they need to ban certain pedophiles and predators and groomers and stuff is actually like super scary. It's like super weird of Roblox.
So how long have you been playing Roblox? How long have you been playing it?
Since I was like 9 or 10, I don't know. I started playing Roblox by like seeing like my favorite YouTuber Dan Tedium at the time like play it. It was probably in like 2016. I made my first account, and it was actually cute and fun. It was
so now that you've gotten now you're, how old are you now?
I'm like 17.
Right. So you have been playing Roblox this whole time?
Usually just for like making friends and drawing and stuff like that.
So what has happened? So you stopped. So have you like slowed down? Why have you slowed down mainly?
Because the drawing game that I usually played on got taken down. Not taken down, but like the creator of the drawing game ended up being a predator. Like every creator that makes like some kids thing ends up being like some sort of predator. It's like super funny.
What?
Yeah. Wait, Free. I played this game called Free Draw. They didn't really. I don't think they're a groomer. It's the creator's like girlfriend or something.
So you were on there just drawing pictures, and then the person that actually made the game ended up being a child predator.
Not really like that, but like associated with the child predator. It was like super weird. I was like, what? I had like a lot of drawings on this game too. I was
so
like
the J was getting
on this game. Wait, I need to get my alarm clock. I'm sorry.
What? You guys, I want you guys to hear my daughter really talk about this, because you could probably have kids on this platform of Roblox, and I want you to hear my daughter. She's been playing this since she was a kid, and thank God she has enough sense to know about predators and not to get sucked into that. But this is sad because she's just over there trying to draw some pictures, and it turns out to be a whole like predator thing. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, people are drawing like child porn on this game too. And the creator like basically had a whole drama situation on like whether or not they should like ban them for a year or ban them forever. And they chose banning them for a year instead of that, which is super
weird. Thing. Like so it's not forever, it's a year.
Yeah,
you draw some old like a weird like child porn picture, You're just banned for a year. Like so.
Right.
Then all they gotta do is make another account, and then they're good anyway.
Exactly. Oh yeah, people could easily just make an alt account and just draw on the game. I think I was like banned for like drawing with my friends, like really gross stuff, like puking and stuff, gross blood and stuff. I was like really edgy at that time. And the weird thing is, like back then they had like very strict rules. So I don't know why they changed it. I don't know what kind of reason this whole thing just like, dude.
They said, okay, don't be drawing puking, but drawing child porn is not, that's cool.
Right? Yeah, basically. No blood, no gore. Child porn. 1 year ban. Yeah, 1 year ban.
I mean, how long did you get banned for what you were doing? Drawing, like throwing up and whatever.
I did. I tried to submit an appeal, and they didn't really accept it. I think I had like 2 bans or something on my account. So that one
so my child likes to draw pictures of people throwing up and,
and evil, gross stuff.
Right.
It was a long time ago though. It was like when I was like 13, 14. I was like really weird at that time.
Right. So
it was like 2020.
Okay, and so you went from like
I was going like crazy,
and so throwing up and
you can throw up and blood.
Right.
But then like these grown behind men are like drawing like diaper fur fetish art on Roblox. And they aren't like getting banned for it. They're getting banned, but it's only for like 1 year or like 2 years or 1 month or whatever. It's super weird. It's super scary.
So you mean to tell me that a person could draw some weird like art on there that has to do with like pizza fries.
Pizza fries.
And next thing you know, that's cool, but you draw like whatever you was drawing, which is kind of like,
still kind of weird, yeah, but I mean, I was like 13, 14 when I drew it though.
But they're drawing pizza fries. You know what I'm saying? Cool. Pizza frilia is fine. Pizza frilia.
Pizza spaghettios is fine, but whatever I was drawing when I was 14 is not.
Right. And how do they know that these people are adults though? Or how do you know that they're adults? Do they have like an age on their like account?
I think so, yeah. I mean, this is like alleged. I mean, I'm getting my source from this YouTube video, but this guy said it was like a grown dude actually drawing like child porn. No. I mean, I think it was just someone drawing child porn, but I'm gonna assume that it's like child marshmallow.
Porridge. You know what I'm saying? Child porridge. Yeah. They were drawing child porridge, and then you were drawing, and then Pizza File drawing Pizza Filia, and that's cool. But when you drew someone throwing up or whatever it was, that was like, no, you're banned.
Right.
Which is crazy. So let's go back into the video that you were showing earlier. Let's go back into that.
Oh, the Schlepp video?
Yeah, let's go into that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry.
City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. Creecraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game and within 4 seconds was exposed to not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade now, but Roblox has still continued to leave this game up in platform. CEO David Baszucki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy.
There we go.
The community. What did you do there?
Attention.
This statement is just laughably hilarious. If Roblox is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own cheating case? What did you do then? Nothing. actually, you kept paying the guy for years afterward until you were literally forced to do something about it. If what Roblox was claiming was actually true, them listening to the community, why are the biggest content creators leaving your exclusive YouTuber program in protest of how you're moderating your platform? And I'm going to actually bring up something later in this interview to show you how much of a joke this is. This year is Meep City, one of the most controversial games on Roblox. Creecraft, one of the largest Roblox YouTubers, joined this game and within 4 seconds was exposed to not safe for work content. The community has been complaining about this game for almost a decade now, but Roblox has still continued to leave this game up and platform it. But CEO David Baszucki mentions this game by name, and here's their philosophy on this.
You know, I can see some of our community naming experiences on Roblox and just say, take it down, take it down, take it down. I'd say examples could be Meep City, for example. Can you share, like, why should that be up? Should that be down? Like, what's up?
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them for the behavior of their users.
How is this a crazy math problem? This is so simple. The creator of this game wants these people in their game. How is this even controversial? The developer is giving the tools to the player to make this inappropriate content. And that is the problem with Roblox. Roblox turns a blind eye unless the developers are blatantly making not safe for work games. And even then, it is still on the line if Roblox will take action. Roblox might have just went back on their word regarding Meep City. This game had every inappropriate feature removed from it pretty much overnight. It's unknown if Roblox made Alex Neutron, the creator of Meep City, do this, but either way, it shows the public pressure is working. Games that Roblox is doubling down on are folding, so that's why it's really important to keep speaking up about this.
Then we saw something change.
Can you explain what's going on with this, what they're saying? Because everybody, all these parents that might be involved, that might have children playing Roblox, does not understand what what this is talking about. But I'm trying to let you guys know there's a lot of like racism, pedophilia, and all this thing on Roblox. Go ahead, Austin.
So basically, these three people are basically saying it's on the creators of the game developers on their platform to moderate them rather than it being on their own moderators, which is actually crazy. And those three people are like head staff of Roblox.
What?
Yeah, they're head staff.
So the people that are creating the games are head staff, and then they're saying, well, no, we're not going to no, they need to be responsible for their own games that they're creating, but then they actually work for Roblox.
Right. I mean, yeah.
Wow.
They put it on the people who make the games rather than their own moderation team, which is crazy.
And meanwhile, there's like all this pictures of imagery of smedophilia and all this other stuff, and pictures and everything. So how obvious, how quickly can a child run into this? That's like 5 or 6. Does they have to have certain access to like no, don't take it down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do they have to have access to certain mods into the game, or is it only like certain people that can see this, or what happened? Where do people get to start seeing the weird stuff?
It's usually just the base games. Like I said, it's the hangout games where you can basically just upload images and edit stuff, or morph into something. It's basically that. Like if you put a touchpad down, you your character transforms into something, blah blah blah. And it's usually something bathroom themed or something like that.
So how often do you think that little children, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, might be entering and seeing this type of stuff?
Pretty often, actually, super often.
What? Okay, So we're trying to guard our children from watching CORN, but they get on Roblox and now they're like going into a room and seeing like block yarn.
Yeah.
Like it's a block version of the same thing, right? Block figures doing weird stuff.
It's both of that and like just real image of porn sometimes.
Sometimes it's a real porn that it'll show.
Yeah, like not really like real porn, but like 2D hentai anime porn though.
What do you mean hentai anime porn? What is that?
Like cartoon characters getting it on, not like real people. I think with real people, Roblox actually moderates that stuff quicker.
So what they'll do is take like a cartoon and do it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And it's like super detailed too. It's like super detailed, like fetish art sometimes, and sometimes it's furry art, but it's like usually like cropped to the point where you can only see like their face or something, and there's like a weird fluid on their head or something, and it's like super vague, but like you can understand what it's trying to convey. Still, it's like super weird.
All right, play the rest of this video. This is crazy, guys. Like, I want you guys to know, like, it's crazy. All the other videos I do, but when I finally get my daughter on here to really talk about what the things that are happening. Anybody have grandkids or children that plays Roblox? Y'all need to like know this. So this is one of the things that you people need to really be paying attention to. But I'm seeing people like kind of like coming and leaving. They don't have the attention span to understand what's happening. But my daughter is really breaking it down. Go ahead and play the rest. Go ahead.
Games that Roblox is doubling down on are folding. So that's why it's really important to keep speaking up about this.
Then we saw something change. What we saw is that some of these groups started engaging with the community in ways that violated our policies. And so let me explain like what that means. They would go and create accounts on Roblox claiming to be a child.
Roblox keeps repeating this same talking point that I'm impersonating and pretending to be a child. But here's the reality. You have to pretend to be a child because if the predators knew they were talking to an adult, that wouldn't even be a crime. You guys seem to be more upset that I'm pretending to be a child than predators are decoys. And if it wasn't our decoys, it would be a real person. It's also worth noting that the FBI, ICAC, and local law enforcement all use these same exact tactics. Would Roblox be willing to send them a cease and desist too? And their claim that I'm impersonating children is flat out false. Impersonation means I'm stealing the identity of a real child. From the very beginning, we've never used real kids. We don't send pictures of real children, and we create totally new identities where every single photo that's sent is of someone that is of age. The only difference is we tell these people that we are underage. This is flat out a lie, what they're claiming. But what happens next is so wild that the CEO of Roblox cuts off the chief safety officer.
This guy... Wait, hold on. I gotta get my thoughts together, sorry.
And then they would enter into game servers and they would go and start asking everybody around them, how old are you? And they were seeking out adults. If you said that you were, move on. But if you said that you were 25.
This Slep guy is actually getting a lawsuit put against him for trying to help them crack down on pedophilia on their platform.
So he's getting a lawsuit against him for like trying to help them stop pedophilia on Roblox.
Yeah, that's basically what this entire video is about. That's why Chris Hansen is on this video. They got Chris Hansen.
What?
Yeah. They have Chris Hansen.
Man, keep it playing.
5, then they would start engaging in conversations and they would try and use those conversations to simulate.
Matt, is this anecdotal? Because I know we have chat logs for all chat on Roblox and historical records. Are you able to kind of...
David totally derails that conversation. That statement is probably the most wild made by Matt Kaufman in this whole interview. To simulate what, Matt Kaufman? Because it's not simulation. These are predators thinking that they're talking to someone that is real. And they a lot of times want to show up in person and do stuff to them in real life. And in my opinion, this shows how little Roblox Roblox actually cares about this problem. They can say whatever they want. They can talk about all the new safety features that they're rolling out, but it means nothing if lawsuits are being filed every single week against the company and headlines are making the media about a new horrible situation happening because of this platform. I also want to say how they totally mischaracterize how I run my decoy operation. We are never the first to engage with any of the predators. They always contact our decoy account first.
So we saw these actors, they're pretending to be kids, they're trying to find adults, and then what they're doing is they're trying to move the conversation as quickly as possible to other platforms that don't have the type of monitoring and policies that Roblox has. And then they were using that activity that happened on other platforms to create situations that they would then video, they would report to the police, and then only after would they let Roblox know.
Roblox is accusing me of encouraging adults to talk inappropriately to people they shouldn't. That is not true, and if it was true, I wouldn't have a single arrest. We present ourselves as a naive kid who doesn't know about these topics. Crimes like this should obviously be reported to law enforcement first, not Roblox. If Roblox is notified before the police, they can delete accounts, tip off the predators that are being investigated, and give them a chance to erase valuable evidence that the police need to prosecute. The fact that these predators are on the platform to begin with shows that their safety systems have failed. If Roblox did their jobs, there wouldn't be anybody for us to find. Roblox also claims that I'm moving these players to other platforms, but those platforms are linked directly on Roblox's own site. Roblox has actually even partnered with some of those platforms. They even own a bot on that other platform. Anyone can make an account 13 plus and see social media links on Roblox, and unsurprisingly, people in real life have been abducted because of this feature that Roblox allows. And when they say I'm creating
Wait, stop. They have been abducted because of like some like thing on Roblox. Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, by content creators, like Roblox content creators themselves
have gotten abducted.
No, they usually are the ones that are abducting children. Those Roblox content creators that make games and stuff, they're usually the most well-known suspects.
So the actual content creators on Roblox are abducting children.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, the people that make the games on the platform sometimes are abducting children. Just straight up abducted.
What?
It's really messed up. It's just crazy, man.
What in the heck? Are you so okay? So your child goes to play a game, and the actual creator of the actual game is
like let's say joins a game or something like that. Your kid becomes really well known, like best friends with the creator, and the creator basically just slowly grooms the kid into being like boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, oh, you want to be my girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever. Or they do this sort of thing where they even get boys too. They even get boys. They like do this thing like called femboys or something. There was this like one thing. It's called yeah. There was this like one Discord group called Femboy Hangout or something like that, and it was just basically like 14-year-olds, like
what
13, 15, 14-year-old boys, like being like, I'm a femboy, haha, blah blah blah.
And don't even know what the hell that is. So they're turning little boys gay on the Roblox platform by introducing the femboy aesthetic to them.
Yeah, and some of these people like get them to send like images of themselves to them, and it's super crazy. It's scary what people are doing on Roblox, man.
I just hope that you guys, I mean, share this. I don't understand. Well, I don't have nobody up in here watching what I'm talking about right here, but keep going. Like,
I think I'm going too fast.
No, it's all good because I hope, you know what, I will cut this up and I will put this on. Like, I mean, people need to know this. Keep going.
Creating situations, these predators are trying to grab people within your community.
And there's a bunch of issues in here. Number one, the violation of our policies. about being honest about how old you are. Number two, moving conversations off platform. And number three, waiting to tell Roblox when they identified violative behavior.
Which the predators are doing themselves. They're moving the conversations off platform themselves. It's not Schlep that's doing it. It was the predators. It was like
To come and
They're
tell us
blaming the guy that's trying to stop it for doing this. What?
Yeah.
take action.
In Matt Kaufman's own words, in articles about vigilantes, he said law enforcement officials are best positioned to investigate potential crime. So why is he criticizing us for going to the police first? And it's not like we're not even reporting these things to Roblox. We do. We give Roblox the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. They have the first chat log till the very end where they're in handcuffs. And we have numerous fully documented instances where
like, look, there's like a whole whatchamacallit thing of info. They have the guy's
very
full
end where they're in
face on there.
handcuffs. And we have
They got like every single chat log of this guy.
numerous fully documented instances where Roblox refused to take action until after we released videos that got millions of views. Also, waiting to tell Roblox in general is a policy violation? If you were on Roblox and went straight to the authorities instead of reporting it to Roblox first, could you technically be violating Roblox's terms of service?
I think some of these groups started off in a really good place, and they started off, really, and they still do really care about the community. The actions that they were taking were putting our community at greater risk and were violations of our policy.
He says I'm putting the community at risk. Roblox even went as far to accuse me and my team of being similar to predators. Think about that. They're implying I am preying on predators. So to Matt Kaufman and David Baszucki, I'm very sorry for preying on the predators of your platform and getting them arrested and put in handcuffs, because I didn't ever want to see kids go through what I went through.
These actors that were coming on the platform.
Wait, so what did he go through? Wait, hold on. What did he go through? What happened to him?
A content creator on Roblox basically groomed him, and his mom reported to Roblox, and Roblox just ignored it with a bunch of corporate jumble. But then the groomer actually got banned for a different thing he did, which wasn't related to him getting groomed, but someone else getting groomed as well. So Roblox had to wait like a while to get a groomer banned. They said, I'm gonna do this later. I'm gonna ban this dude later, or IP ban this dude, whatever, later.
So they didn't even do it in time.
Yeah.
So
they ignored his mom when she actually reported to them. That's the scary part. They
Do you guys hear this? Do you hear this Roblox weird bull stuff? So is this really a platform really meant for pizza files?
No, it's not. It's meant for
only for children, but I think that it's seeming like they're really just maybe they're just so wrapped up into getting people to be on their platform that they're ignoring all the pizza files.
Right.
All right.
That's why they're changing CEOs, and they have a whole lawsuit against them right now, and everyone's
they're opening up a dating app now. I heard that.
They're opening up a dating app instead of actually cracking down on pedophilia. They're making the pedophilia worse instead of actively trying to fight against it, which is super weird.
How can you have a dating app on a children's app? What are we doing here?
Exactly. In the 17 plus games, it should be 18 plus. It should even there shouldn't even be 17 plus games at all on Roblox.
For a child app.
It should be a
why is it that maybe they're trying to grow with the audience because they know that you guys are turning 18?
Oh yeah, probably. But I think it's just I think that whole thing is just a money making scheme. That whole thing, we gotta try to appeal to a bigger audience to raise our stocks. It's still sort of money making. It's got money making vibes to it, which I mean, I guess it makes sense on paper, but dude, in effect, a kid can still like sort of like
wander into the dating part.
pretend. They can pretend to be an adult. Like same with Discord. They can like input their date to be like something older than like 13, and they can be like 12. They can be 12 or something. Discord is like 13 plus too, which is kind of weird too. Still, in its own way, yeah, it's kind of weird. But
man, keep going.
It's like under 12 can be on Discord.
Dozens of people
going on like this. Let's go.
People, and the vast majority of those people were not responding to those engagements, and frankly were harmed in that process.
I'm gonna show you this predator I caught. I sent a message in the chat and I got this guy messaging me.
Yes, okay, how old are you? I asked him back how old he is, and he says he's older than 18. I tell him I'm years old. Do you mind me being younger? No, not really. If you can keep it a secret between us, though. And he does Predator Strat 101. He asked for my Snap or Discord. And the reason why he's asking for Snap is because the messages delete. I tell him Discord, and I get on Discord with him, and the messages begin right away.
Throughout that entire process, where did I harm anyone? Because the real harm was Roblox letting this game exist on their platform for years. It only disappeared after Hindenburg, an investment research firm, went ahead and exposed Roblox for hosting this experience. And conveniently, it vanished the moment they showcased this predator catch. Notice as well how I wasn't the one to ask for Discord or Snapchat. The predator did. These were the sort of people interacting with our decoys, and so many people are becoming victimized from people exactly like this.
They were normalizing policy violations on the platform.
What Roblox's own algorithm recommends inappropriate items to people. Roblox actively hosts not safe for work games for children. Roblox themselves in this interview doubled down on one of the most infamous instances of inappropriate behavior that they've allowed for nearly a decade. And they're really going at me for normalizing policy violations. Absolutely unbelievable.
And the other piece is oftentimes the sort of evidence that was collected, the video evidence, was really difficult to verify, really difficult for us. And if law enforcement had to verify it, then they're talking about subpoenas. And so I think something that sometimes seems obvious to folks in the community really is just much more complicated on the back end.
I'm not sure how the evidence that I was sending you guys was hard to verify. I sent you guys screen recordings of us scrolling through the entire chat on mobile. And a lot of the stuff that happens is happening directly within Roblox. Like for instance, when Roblox refused to ban this predator, we got arrested in Hawaii. And he was literally talking in-game about planning the meetup in real life on Roblox. With all that being said, I wanted to ask someone who's been working with law enforcement and has been doing predator catching since before I was even born. So I decided to take a seat with Chris Hansen to catch some answers.
I'm Chris Hansen. I'm co-founder and correspondent reporter for the True Blue Streaming Crime Network. We do a lot of crime and investigative reporting. Our Takedown series, which exposes predators trying to exploit children online. And we also work on a number of documentaries, including this particular project, exposing the sort of thing that goes on Roblox.
I wanted to ask you about some of the comments that Roblox has specifically stated about like predator catching. One of the main complaints is pretending to be a child. I want to know your answer. It's kind of obvious, but the importance of using decoy accounts to just find different predators.
Well, we couldn't do it without using decoy accounts. In the very beginning, we had an online watchdog group, Perverted Justice, do that work. And now, and for the last several years, it's been members of law enforcement who have posed as children online, merely sitting in one of these areas, and they wait to be approached by somebody who is seeking to exploit children. And then the conversation takes place. It all happens according to the law. And then that gets turned over. Now, I understand that anytime somebody is not with law enforcement, it gives pause to a corporation. It's like, okay, here's this kid. We don't know whether he's following the rules properly. We don't know if he's running this by a lawyer. Maybe you could argue that they just don't want that sort of activity on their platform. But you think they'd be more worried about the activity that you're exposing.
That's what I've been trying to get at this whole time.
Let's worry about that. that, number one, and then you can have a conversation with young Schlep. I mean, if I were the CEO of Roblox, I would make you an ambassador for security. I would get out in front of this thing and do what would be a fantastic promotional move. I'm a little dumbfounded that they haven't figured it out, given that these guys are in the high-tech world who invented this stuff in some ways. Why don't they get ahead of it and get a young guy on their team?
That's
what I'm doing with you, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. I learned a long time ago that if you're not listening to the youngest guy or girl in the room, you're missing opportunity. You have to evolve and you have to keep on top of this technology, and you have to bring new ideas into the room to do your job. My job is to expose bad people. You are helping.
I mean, the thing is, I've made it very, very clear to Roblox since the beginning. Give us a private line. We are open to communicate with you. We want to talk with you guys. We know a lot of these really bad actors, and the first official contact I had with them was the cease and desist letter.
It's horrible from a public image standpoint. I mean, you're killing the messenger, right? It's not like you're out there tracking these guys down with tasers and smoke guns. I mean, you're providing information to the platform to do something about it.
One of the major complaints that Roblox had about me was that I was actually going to law enforcement first before sending their report, just so that they would have a start to finish conversation of everything that took place. Did you guys ever reach out to social media sites before the sting goes down?
No, we always go to law enforcement. We work with law enforcement in everything we do. And that is to ensure a successful prosecution. That's why the prosecution rate at these days is like 99.1%. It's law enforcement first, then they can deal with the corporation. The corporation should be more concerned about reporting what it finds to law enforcement to investigate.
I'm going to read to you a quote from Roblox's corporate blog describing our operations. Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate actively approach users and then try to lead them onto different platforms to have explicit conversations. We obviously do not talk to these predators. We don't impersonate real children. Our decoys are, adults.
Well, I think if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, that's wrong. Based upon what you said to me, you don't actively bait these guys in terms of making the first approach. You merely set up a profile of somebody who's underage, and you exist in that room until an adult approaches one of your decoys. Then if conversation takes place, they get exposed, and that information gets turned over to law enforcement. And
oh my God.
They do something, and then you report that both on your platform as a citizen journalist, a young guy working on these stories, and to Roblox to take action as a corporate citizen.
I thought it was kind of wild how they compared what we're doing to actual predators.
Well, if they're mischaracterizing what you're doing, yeah, that's horrible. This entire project is going to be healthy for Roblox, and it's going to be especially good for users of Roblox, because anything that creates awareness and a dialogue is important. And you need to tell parents that this stuff exists, that these dangers are out there, and that if your child is approached by a predator, they need to come to the parents. I mean, that's the first line of defense. It's great what you're doing. It's great what I do. It's really great that law enforcement and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children does all this work every day across the country. It's great that Roblox has a department that takes a look at something.
All right, pause it right there. Give me your opinion on what's been said so far. Just give a rundown.
Y'all, if someone in your kids' DMs starts a conversation by saying, "Hi, how old are you?" that should be an immediate red flag. Instead of just being instead of a normal kid or someone being like, "Hey, I like playing Roblox, blah, blah, blah." Usually predators go straight to sexual stuff. Just straight up sexual stuff. And they always start their conversations off by saying hello winky face. I'm here to do something interesting. So just pay close attention to who your kid is talking to online, because there can be children, or there can be straight up child predators that are on a list somewhere. So stay aware, stay safe with your kids. Keep your kids safe, because people are on here and sometimes you won't know until you actually just dig real deep into it.
Wow. By the way, I like your little monkey thing. I think it's so cute. With the little side monkey. That's so cute. Oh my god.
This little monkey.
That's so cute. Oh my god. I just want to bring it up and like see it talk. Like, watch out, guys. Don't let your kids get.
Watch out, guys.
So you showed me your what's going on in the kids world. I wanted to show you some of the crap that I'm seeing in the adult world. So I'm going to remove this and bring up some of the things that we see in our world.
Okay.
Our world. So I want to get your opinion on some of that stuff.
All right.
And I can't wait to hear what your thoughts on this. Let's go.
Of business. How you gonna tell me I should be more strict about where I put my business than where I put my penis? You a idiot. No offense, young lady. I'm just saying a idiot says that. Because if I put my in you and I get HIV, that's gonna last with me forever. If I put my name on a signature for a business, I can separate that if it don't go well. As a matter of fact, black women are so backwards. Think about how many black women y'all have heard say this word. They got a baby by a you ask, are y'all getting married? Nah, that's a big step. Hold up, bitch. You can get married in Vegas in a drive-through and get divorced the next damn day. But if I get you pregnant, you stupid, you got 18 years of this mother. And then after that, you got to put him in the world and he could turn into Jeffrey Dahmer. But it makes more sense for you to think about marrying me than reproducing with me. Only black women say stupid shit like that. And only black men listen to stupid shit like that because your mama probably was a stupid like that. And she told you that stupid shit and you thought it was normal.
Last week on Ladies First.
We just got a lot of crazy people on the internet, dude. Like, what?
So what's your first impression? What's your first impression?
What is it? Why is it his business in what women and men care about? Like, what? Why is it his business in what women think like what in a man, like, or something like that? whatever they talk about. What?
Well,
let's like he said that fast too.
Let's get some context. Listen, we're going to hear from a 17-year-old watching what's going on where we have these red pill conversations. Let's hear from a 17-year-old what she hears when she hears this. Go ahead. We're going to play it. Let's go.
Now you got a question.
I more so have like a comment, I guess you can say. We're having this conversation. Well, you all are having this conversation about body counts. Like, realistically, people don't walk around with their body count on their head. So it's like when you're getting to know a person, you having your first date, whatever. If the first question the guy asks is me, why?
By the way, body count is how many people you have had.
Yeah.
You already know what that is. Okay.
We're having dinner or whatever we're doing on our first date is what's your body count?
I'm
for a lack of better words, I'm going to immediately see that as a red flag because you're worried about the wrong shit. What are you asking me? What's my for a first date? Yes, you are. I feel like you need to be. Let's keep the conversation light. Let's keep the conversation casual. Let's sit here, try to get to know each other. Let's see if we can have a conversation. Let's see if we even get along before we want to decide if we want to have a second date or not. But to just blade out, ask a person, what's your body count? Then you want to make your own judgment based off of that on a first date perspective. I think that's weird because you worried about the wrong shit.
And this is why.
But why would it be weird if he doesn't want to have to deal with a woman with a high body count? He wants to make sure he's not wasting his time. He don't want a woman with a high body count. The only way it would be weird or offensive is if you have a high body count. There's no problem.
I think that's semantics. I personally, because if you like a person, you're just gonna like that person. Everything doesn't have to be black and white like that.
But based off of your experiences with other men is going to show if you're able to stay and be faithful or not. Regardless of there's no point in him pouring into you if you're not going to stay.
What does your body count have to do with your other personal experience of other men?
All right. So what do you think of the conversation so far?
I think Anaya J has a point in what she's saying. Also, why can't men and women just be chill with each other? It like like especially in this modern day, why are people just hating on each other, especially like in gender wars and stuff like that, in race wars and stuff like that? Why can't people just love each other? Love. Why are people arguing on whether or not they should say they have a body count when it's weird anyway to ask or say or do whatever in general, instead of just being happy and having having a relationship and loving each other?
Well, that's a good point. Shout out to the 17-year-old that has more sense than the people on the panel. Let's go.
And I got you. Anaya, 1 second. You can go after it. Do you notice how you turn it into relationship talk again? 90% of the relationship we have nowadays is fucking. It's being friends with benefits. It's not about marriage. So you guys keep talking about, oh, if you want to have a relationship with the person and the person is good to you and you're good to the person, I'm trying to fuck. That's what I'm trying to do. Why am I getting
but know your perspective.
Hey, Melanie, stop 1 second. Melanie.
By a prostitute. Just by a prostitute.
Clean. I don't care if you are good with pets, you like babies, you help the elderly. If you have a big booty, I'm going. I'm sorry. That's what most men are doing.
Like
and most
HIV
women are doing.
stuff, though.
They will date 90% of these men and then find a sucker and a boring woman to marry. There's most relationships is on a fucking relationship. So why am I going around and saying if she's a good woman, if she's a good cook? Melanie, most of these men are in love with you on the chat. They have no idea who you are. No idea. They see you look good, you have some big teeth, you have a fat ass. They don't know if you cook well, they don't know if you clean well, they don't know if you're a good person. They
quiet?
going.
All right, go ahead. What were you saying? Go ahead.
Was my mic quiet?
No, you were. I could hear you the whole time you were saying stuff. Go ahead.
Like, what's the difference between like going into a relationship for sex and just buying a prostitute, getting like a prostitute? Like it's kind of like, dude.
Go ahead.
I mean, that's all I wanted to say.
What's the difference? What is the difference, right? Okay, and so this is
you would still want a relationship with that woman, like with it like being physical and stuff, but like what I think what Anaya or whatever other side of the debate or whatever is trying to say is women still want to love people. Anybody wants to love people. Why can't we why can't we just be happy with what we have or just leave? Like just straight up just leave that relationship if it's not like making you or the other party happy.
Sounds good.
Why are we just like arguing and bickering on about something like some nonsense? Like it's our business anyways. It's your business. It's whoever's business. Why can't we just mind our own business instead of having this debate on body counts? Like what?
Right, there we go. Shouts out.
So what the fuck are we doing here?
But it's not.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but that's men's nature though. But if the woman wants a different outcome, it's based on how she's carrying herself. It's not about
Anaya, if we were trying to go into business, would it be offensive to you if I asked you how many business partners you had before me?
That's a difference.
No, I'm asking you if we were going to business, would that be offensive if I asked you how many business partners? What's more important, your relationship that you would end up having with somebody or business?
You know, repeat your question again so I know I'm not misunderstanding you.
What's more important, the transactional relationship you may have with someone that's business, or the relationship you may possibly spend the rest of your life with that person? What's more important?
The second part, I think. I feel like the second part.
So then why, if you dealing with multiple men, you're not staying loyal to them, you're not listening to them, you're not cooperating with them, you having sex with people you don't even like, why would that be offensive to you if I ask you how many men you dealt with? If you got to me.
What are your thoughts on that line of questioning? What do you think about that?
I think, man. You started on like a part where like Anaya was actually like saying a bunch of facts, and then this guy like was kind of misleading. Was Anaya like actually saying stuff like that on the panel?
No, he pretty much is asking. It changed into like now. Oh, okay, body count, right? So now we're on body count. So now he's saying, if you have a person that, because they're saying that we shouldn't be asking about body count, and then he's saying, well, if you open up a business with a person, would you not want to know what other people the person did business with? And that's obvious. You would want to know what other people that they've done business with. So if the person is the person you're going to be with the rest of your life, supposedly, why wouldn't you want to know the same information?
But they're talking about like at the start of the relationship, not like business is like something like the business example is like you do business with that person for a while and then you talk about blah blah blah. I'm trying to.
You do a business with them for a second, and then you say,
yeah.
Together with you, and then
but relationships aren't really businesses. It's a long-term thing. That's why I was trying to change the example. The whole.
Oh no! Don't listen. Do not mince your words. You know, I'm glad that I brought you on here. I want you to be confident in what you're saying. Whatever you feel, do not feel like you have to cut what you're saying. You are right in your thinking, your thoughts, and I'm glad I brought you on here so you could actually formulate your thoughts and actually say what you feel. Shouts out. So that's right. You know, in a business relationship, people do not just jump into business together. They have to understand who the person is they're doing business with.
Right.
And the same thing with when they're having sex. They should do the same thing. So so body count should not be a thing that you bring up on the first date.
Right.
That's bottom line. Let's go.
Did she say the word offensive?
I think it would be weird. I said I think it'd be a little weird because you're worried about the wrong shit.
How can it be? I just asked you again. If the business part wasn't offensive, because I want to know if you've done business before, if you succeeded, if it was poor, if you stayed loyal to your business partner. Why is a man asking you how many body counts you had offensive if who you're having sleep with would be anybody? If it's somebody you love, if it's somebody you having a good time with, if you're having sex with multiple men and your body count is going up, but you're not giving them any commitment, why would that be offensive? I ask you how many men you slept with.
We're not comparing apples and oranges, though.
No, in my
those are two completely different. Those are two completely different.
So Ayana,
those are two completely Anaya. Those are two completely different things. We're talking about business versus somebody's body count. That's so different. Like you can't even compare to both of those things.
It's not two different things.
It's a little
it's
weird.
Not
to try
because
to
if you're choosing somebody, if you're trying to choose a successful mate, it's the same thing as if you were choosing a successful business partner. Your past performance is an indicator of future performance. So if you're trying to go into business and you want to have a successful business, you're going to pick a partner that's going to be a good partner that has a good past. The same thing with a relationship. In fact, if your goal is marriage has always been more about business than love. So it's absolutely the same thing. It's absolutely the same thing.
All right, so here's the question: is marriage business or is it love?
It's love. It should be love. If marriage was business, they'd be arguing and miserable, and they'd want to get a divorce. Marriage would just be like a short-term thing, then would come divorce or something like that.
Why do you think that
like
marriage
a contractual thing? It should be like a kept contract. So they should be happy with each other, happy enough with each other to actually be comfortable enough to get married. Like,
right. So do you think body count is important? Like how many people this person has slept with before they was getting married?
I think it's important to like know if someone has like any HIV or like any like STDs or anything like that. So it's important, but like on the first day is kind of weird. I agree with Anaya J on that. It's pretty weird to ask to just go straight up and just ask the person on the first day what their body count is.
All right, shouts out.
Anyone would be uncomfortable.
When we were talking about body count, I find it interesting that for a very long time, women would always say that men don't have standards. In fact, they would argue that men will just screw anything, you know. But then when it comes to them, it's like, oh, don't ask about my body count. Well, if you want men to not screw anything, then you want men to have standards. They should be absolutely concerned about your body count.
On the first date?
Yes.
Because that is what I said on the first date.
So let me ask you this question. Let me ask you this question.
A man's standards is linked to her body counts. Is that what you're saying?
It's a big part.
No, what I'm saying is a man's standards is based on what he's willing to accept and what he's not willing to accept. Now, if he starts pursuing a woman and he's looking at that woman like, okay, I could probably take you seriously, he wants to know that that woman hasn't slept around with everybody.
Nah, I feel like ain't no real man. Ain't no real man. Let's just make that plain clear.
Oh
God. Look at God.
I think I'm talking about to a woman that he's pursuing on a first date or really any amount of time is going to ask her, what's your body count? Because he's not going to give a fuck. It don't have anything to do with how far a relationship can prosper based on someone's body count. But I'm also not going to over articulate and over possess all this passion on this quote unquote one thing of a body count, because I don't think it's that deep.
Here's the reality with that with the whole real man conversation, right? If we look back in the past, we can argue that the men back in the past were way more manly and masculine than we are today. The men of the past, when they got into relationships with women or started courting women or pursuing women, there was an expectation that that woman didn't have a body count. So they didn't even have to inquire about that because it was assumed that you didn't have a body count. And in this day and age, you're talking about a man today ain't gonna ask a woman that. Yeah, a man today ain't gonna ask a woman that because most of these niggas out here ain't hitting on 2 damn cents. They don't give a shit.
Man, first of all, why would you ask a woman that you're on a date with for the first time what their body count is? How do you even introduce that question into? You're having a nice dinner with a nice woman. You begin to like sit there, eat some dinner. How do you even bring that into the conversation? So what's your body?
How do you like the piano is like playing at a ding ding ding, like they're like having a
like you got the like smooth music in the background.
So what's your body count? What?
Here we go.
Right? Like,
so what's your body count?
It's like 15 something around that.
How do you even introduce question into the whole thing? Mood killer, bro.
You're right.
Like who does that? Like
that would be so awkward.
Someone like said this, like let's what's your body count? I'd be like, if you don't get the fuck out of here asking me that stupid ass, what the fuck? Really?
Do you think that the woman, the best woman ever would just immediately just answer it? I think the woman that's like a virgin would like just stand still, like, what? Huh? What?
Even if she had a
like,
0 body count, she'd be
yeah,
like, what?
yeah, exactly. I think she'd cancel the dinner and just
Hey, baby.
spray your eyes and run away.
Hey, hold on. I've been having a great time with you tonight, but I just want to know, what's your body count? How was somebody like 0 or 10 or 12 or?
Like,
oh, girl, girl, I just
context of that, dude.
I just can't be with you right now because, oh my God, it's too many bodies. We had a great time tonight, girl.
Right.
I just want to let you know that the body count is too high on that. But thank you. I mean, how do you? Hold on. Hold on. Yes, baby. Baby, what's your body count? How many men have you slept with today or in the past 10 months? What's your body count? Let me just tell me. Don't be afraid, girl.
Of all the questions.
Don't be afraid, girl.
Of all the questions.
Tell me what's your body count.
What's your body count?
Bro, like back in the day, they were singing love songs. They gotta
exactly. Do all the songs.
Girl. What's your body count?
Exactly.
How many people you've screwed. In fact, they're hoping that you screwed a lot of people because that would give them a better shot to screw you on the first night. And right now, what's going on with women is women don't want men asking about body count because they know it's wrong and they don't want to be embarrassed to have to admit how many dudes they done laid up with before they got married.
Put the words out my mouth.
Man, anyone would be in reality. What?
But Angry, let me say this: if a woman by the time she reached the age 30 and she only slept with 5 people, and a man that's potentially, pursuing acts or the number, I think she'll be proud to say, "Hey, I'm 30 or whatever. I only slept with 4 or 5 people." That would be a number that she would have no problem saying because it's a relatively no number. Is
Hey, I've been waiting on you to come up.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
What's going on, ladies?
What mic quiet? I've been screaming into the microphone. It's only like
you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. This is my my baby. Like, listen, she gonna be 18 next month, and I just said, let me start bringing her into the chat because she's such a bright child, and she got like so much to give. Shouts out to Leah. Let me know what you think about this conversation about body count.
Well, it does matter to men. I think the problem is in how we approach it. But when I say we, I mean both men and women. Yeah. When we looking at when a man is asking these questions, that man is he's looking for a wife. If he's just there to just have fun with you, he don't give a damn what your body count is. But that's a relevant question to that man. It may be petty to the women, but it is relevant. I think the problem is with some of the women and men, but in this case, I'm talking about a woman. Women who are out of the closet whores don't run away from that question. Women who are whores but still in the closet but want to present themselves as something different, who are deceiving themselves, number one, and trying to deceive the masses, they will avoid that question. They will hide behind, well, that's not your business. Well, I don't think that way. Ain't no question that I don't want to ask. I'm not gonna ask. All you have to do is not answer it or answer it. That's it. It's really that simple. It's not nothing complex. You don't have to stand behind all the, well, what's wrong with him? Well, why are you asking that? What's on your mind? The same damn thing that's on my mind is on your mind when I met you at the club or I met you at the library. When we first made eye contact, the first thing that was on your mind was sex, just like it was me. Now, how soon can I be granted sex? Depends on what I say. It depends on how I say it. It depends on when I say it. If I play by the games and rules that you have allowed the world to set up, then I get it. It's just a lot of nonsense. Just meet a person and just be who you are. Have discernment in who you're dealing with. Know what it is you want when you're dealing with that person. That way you don't waste your time, because time is something you cannot get back. It is gone. It's wasted. Either you're going to waste your time or you're not going to waste your time.
Right.
You can go back.
Right.
Yeah, you can go back and get something you forgot at the grocery store. But when your time is gone, that is it. You don't recoup that.
You know, but what's
So
crazy is that men have a way bigger body count than women do, and so it's hilarious that men will say this whole "what's your body count?" But ask them what their body
here's
count
the difference. Here's the difference, though, DJ. We use these terms so broadly, like we'll say women, we'll say men. No, it is a difference between a boy, a male, and a man. There's a clear difference. And we say men and blanket, well, males do all these things. Or sometimes the people we deal with, who we are, look at it this way. Just like we say, well, you are what you eat, you are what you attract, you are, if you hang around these type of people, that's who you are. And that's true. A lot of us use our own experiences and then we'll color everybody else with those experiences. And if we keep yelling the same thing, then maybe it's us. Maybe it's not the people we choosing. Maybe it's us. Why are they choosing me? Why does this woman who might be a whore is looking at me? Why is this man who is a whore looking at me? What is about it? Because I could tell you, I know some of the craziest men or males, reckless. But when a woman has some type of elegance about her, it changes how he acts. I'm talking about the roughest of them. I'm talking about the doggest of them. So why is this man comfortable calling you a B? And why is he uncomfortable in calling her ma'am or miss?
Right.
It's a difference. We'll say that stuff in front of each other in the barbershops, but we really got to put a perspective on this stuff. Even when we say men, there's another element about it. When we say men, what men are we talking about? What culture are you talking about? Because we're not all the same.
We're talking about the black, like the black panel. Go ahead.
And I don't think it's all about body count. I think it's just about loyalty in general with your partner. I don't, and like summing it up as like a single question, like what's your body count, is like kind of weird socially in any sort of situation. Like what if I said to you, what's your body count? Like in as a start of a sentence, what's your body count?
Well, if you said it, I would just answer it. If you bold enough to ask me that question, to be bold enough for the answer. See, but when we say it, and even when you just said it, you put so much animation on it.
Yeah, but
we could just have a regular laid back conversation, and the conversation start to gear toward intimacy. It gears toward that, and then that question may come out. Some people might be more
like
eloquent in their speeches. Some people just might be bold and I don't know, silly about it. But nevertheless, it's a question that is relevant to men. It really is.
But they're saying on the first date, right? You just meet this person.
Both people, actually, it's relevant to men and women, because men can like be harmed by a woman or something like that. They can like be toxic in a relationship, and then the men can just suddenly become toxic from that woman. They're gonna be like, I don't care. I'm gonna be all red pilled, and you liberal sissies can wipe my butt, and I'm gonna get my own girlfriend that's all loyal to me, and she's gonna be so loyal. And then that guy is gonna be toxic to that woman. And it's going to be an endless cycle of just hatred and hatred and hatred until everyone on the planet is just going to be just hating each other, and the birth rates are going to go all the way down, and nobody's going to be happy with each other. There's going to be like only one couple that's going to be like, yo, I'm married with my mansion, and we're like in our rocking chairs and jazz is in the background. and everyone else is gonna be like, man, screw them, man, and then woman. Why can't we just all get along at the end of the day? Why
could.
Why can't we just wait the relationship out, see all the red flags in the woman or man that we talk with. Just talk with them. Have a conversation with them. Don't like say, oh, what's your body count? I mean,
I don't know of anybody that
is
has
like freaky with it. They be like immediately saying, oh, my body count is 176 or something like that. But like it doesn't register as like something like loyalty or something like something big like loyalty. It doesn't affect the personality of a woman as much as it seems like it does. I mean, some people would like a bajillion body count be different looking, okay, from like zero body count. But come on, give them a chance. That's all I'm saying. Give the person a chance. See their red flags instead of jumping to conclusions off of like one single question. All right.
Well, the people who I've dealt with in my lifetime, a man who's asking a question probably up front like that is probably already dealing with someone he probably shouldn't be dealing with. And here's why I'm saying that. Because he himself may be a whore.
Oh, yeah.
So he don't take it personal. Sometimes he's telling you who he is. And vice versa. Because if you're in an arena or a circle of people that aren't about that, that question may be foreign to them. It's like like a kid, for instance. If I'm trying to finesse a child, say a 7-year-old, and I tell him, look over there, they're gonna turn their head immediately and see what I'm talking about while I'm trying to pickpocket him, because they're not thinking, they're not conditioned in that mindset. But somebody who is conditioned in that mindset won't quickly turn their head. So what I'm saying to you is, when you are dealing with, and look at the panels that we frequent, or the places that we get the information. You got a panel full of women and men who may be or may not be, but I'm inclined to believe that most of them are just out there. And you go to another panel, it's just different faces of the same thing. People who are not about that type of life, or where body counts are not asked, you probably won't even see them on panels. This is the second panel I've been on in this YouTube world. I've been on Miss Akemi and Yo. I don't know if y'all know who those elder ladies are. I've been on their panel before, and then this is my second panel that I've been on. I just was inclined to come on it just to really kind of try to paint a picture and put some context on to some of this stuff, some of the madness. But we the ones that's losing, because it keeps being regurgitated. The men, the women, the men, the women, the men, the women. And we the only ones losing that. You don't see a panel of Chinese people doing it. You don't see a panel of white people doing it. You don't see no other ethnic background doing this foolery but us.
Good point.
Right.
Let's go. Let's watch how it goes. It gets worse though. Let's watch
Reasonable is respectable. From what I've seen in my personal life, numbers, and this has nothing to do with you and I, numbers that are kind of in that area where it's make the man look like, oh nah, I ain't about to invest all this in you. I think that we don't want to have that conversation. But if a woman had
I don't think it's no harm in asking.
I don't think she have a problem saying the number.
I agree with you. And if I sound really like I'm talking hella loud, it's because I got my cancellation
headphones
on.
No,
I
you're
like
good.
to hear myself when I talk.
You're good.
What they're trying to do is they're just trying to say this, right? You would ask a man for his job, and if that man said he had 10 jobs on the last 2 years, you would find it weird. You would be like, oh, I don't know about this.
No, I think no, let's scratch
So you,
that.
so
I'm
one
saying,
second, Anaya.
let me also
you
clarify because
She says making up like some scenario that would not even exist. She said that it doesn't. No, I would not. But he's going to try to convince her that she would. Let's go.
I'm also answering, and my comment was based off this specific thing.
No, yeah, go ahead.
There's no harm in asking a person what's their body count. If someone wants to ask me what's my body count right now, depending on who it was, if I'm in a relationship with them, I would tell them. But on a first date, I think if that's what you asking me on the first date of us first talking, first meeting, first hanging out and getting to know one another, if you ask me what's my body count on the first date, I just feel like, yes, that is weird because what are you focused on?
Be taking you serious. Taking you serious.
So a person's gonna take me serious.
No, if you're gonna take the woman serious, you're gonna take the woman serious no matter what her body count is. You wouldn't even ask that question because you're trying to take her serious, and you don't want to like put anything in between you two that would make you look at her in a negative light.
I would have to disagree with that a little bit. I could take her serious. She just won't be my wife. I take her serious at a distance. I take her serious in this category. She maybe maybe she's a good associate. Maybe she's a good a lot of things, but I don't take her serious as being a candidate as my wife. The body count, she can easily just say, I'm not comfortable answering that question. I decline. Huh?
A woman, listen, if a woman kind of gets an idea that you have this kind of if you ask a question like that, of course they're going to know that this is possibly something that you find important. So they know that they probably should shoot low, you know? So you're really putting yourself into a position to be lied to be quite honest.
Well, and you know what? If I'm putting myself in a position to be lied to, then who she is going to come out. What I'm doing is putting her in a position to be herself. And if she lies, that tells me who she is. Damn the body count. You're just a liar.
The lies is that you don't know about the lie until after it's like proven to be a lie.
Have a discernment, and through conversation and great discernment, you will see.
I would say this: why would you ask a question? Like, if you like a person, you're enjoying that person's company. Why would you then sabotage it by trying to ask something that would make you feel negative about that person?
It's not that I'm gonna feel negative.
Hold on.
See,
first date, right? We're having our first date. We're sitting down. We're at the whatever we're at, and we're having a great time. We're laughing. We're joking, and then you just cut from all that to say, "I just have one question. What's your body count?" What the fuck kind of question is that? That's the second shit I've ever heard in my life.
Think about this for a second.
We're having a great time right now.
Think about this, Genesis.
Isn't that what Kanye West says? I know all y'all like the performance and everything like that, but you know what? Beyonce had the best album ever. You know, that's exactly what this is. It's like, I know that we're having a great time, but you know, let me know how many people you fucking or you fucked or whatever. Yeah. So now
however you put it, it's still important to that person.
Yeah.
The problem is that we're not.
I'm sorry. On the first day, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
On the first day is pretty comes off like pretty weird. I'd like wait till the second day or something or whatever to add or wait until they are comfortable or I'm comfortable with them to say what's your body count? Like in a friendly conversation. Blah 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 this, blah 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 that. Let's do fun trivia questions. Oh, what's your body count? But it's really it's like, man, it's pretty.
See, but
weird
y'all
to ask
explanations, the way y'all phrasing it, it may be weird because y'all going to the extreme. And here's the thing about it, because we don't take the time
to bring that conversation up, bro.
Hear me out. Hear me out. We don't take the time and we reject things that may be silly to us, but important to other people. Like, for instance, some of the things that women may say may be silly to men, But I don't look at it that way because it's serious to that person. So let me tap into why this is what it is. Let me hear her. You being, I think you said you was a somewhat of a priest, right?
Yeah.
So now you're dealing with people's different spirits. Okay, so now you understand spirits.
Yeah.
And you understand these connections that people are y'all vessel is internal. Y'all like a soil. Y'all are the soil. So if a lot of things has been planted into that soil, it can taint that soil. And I should have for me, give me the ability to say, you know what, I don't believe I want to deal with this matter. I don't think I want to till in these grounds. I don't think I want to build a house on this particular land because this land may be too much for me to deal with. That doesn't mean I disrespect you or respect. It doesn't mean I respect you more. Say it again.
This land might be tainted.
Yeah, it could be tainted for me, to me.
I mean, I already know what you're about to
for the
say.
next
From saying tainted that, land can still be fertilized and stuff like soil.
The point, my point is this. The point is just simply whatever that individual man or woman concerns are, it's not light. I don't look at it as light. Even though it could be a light thing to me, it's a heavy thing for them. And what's heavy for me may be light for them. But if we are to just scrutinize one another because, oh, that's petty, that's light, we shouldn't do this and we shouldn't do that. There are no rules of what we should or shouldn't do. Just do it. Just be you. You the best version of you. Can't nobody do you. And if I'm governing myself based on what somebody else feel or don't feel, then you become those people. You become a fake you because you're trying to please a crowd. You're trying to get validation indirectly from people who are just not valid. And I'm just going to be me. It's not to offend anybody. If my words and my actions aren't well enough or good enough for the person I'm speaking with, and they are so going on what other people say, what the masses say, what the masses say here and the masses say there, then that person not even who they think they are. Just be you. If that person asks you that goofily or the crazy way, like y'all just said, then that might be not the man for you. You might want to like, nah, I ain't feeling him. Right. Because he made me uncomfortable. He sounded silly, and you just walk away from it.
I don't care there is no comfortable way to ask a person that question in a first date that's going to sound ungoofy. I'm sorry. So let me like.
I don't.
Let me like.
Well, it just depends. I would say evaluate the conversations you had with the people you've had them with, and is any of that conversation goofy? Some people you can hit it off with right away, like you've known forever.
When you get to asking about body count, that means that you are focused on sex. To me, in my mind, when you come to me and ask me about what my body count is, that means that you are trying to figure out sexually who I'm sleeping with, and then like what you're sexually getting involved with.
Especially
but nobody
not me.
Nobody said
some men may be.
No, any man.
Some men might be though.
Hold on. She said first date. If on the first date you are asking me what my body count is, that tells me that you are coming at me in a sexual manner and you are assessing how many people I've slept with before you try to stick your dick into me. Bottom line is that is like the wrong route to go. You don't never come to me like
that's a route I'm gonna go with. If I'm comfortable in the conversation on the first date, I may not ask that in the first month. Again, you see, you using a broad brush to everybody.
Like, okay, anyone that you're dating,
you're not willing to receive what I'm saying.
If it's a woman,
you've already you stuck in your head.
You can have a body count of 2 and get AIDS.
Anybody. I'm sorry.
So the bottom line is, have you
can be one person and get AIDS. It only takes that one to give it to you. Right. I get what you're saying.
like body count really is a matter of.
So are you saying that it's cool to be loose? Is that what you're implying? I
I'm
want
not
to be
saying
sure
it's
I'm
cool to
hearing
be
that.
loose. I'm saying that people in life have different experiences, and
right.
If you are feeling that person, what difference do it make what their body count is?
Right.
That's the past. You're talking about you want them to go all the way into the past, count up the people that they've been with.
It may not make a difference in the conversation. It may not.
Whatever 2020.
It shouldn't even be about
You're
sex.
not-
It should be about like the individual themselves. It should be like about how you feel about that person's personality instead of like just so like something so minuscule as sex, something so like tiny as like physical relations. You can hug a person, you can still hug them, you can still like kiss them. Oh, body count. Oh man, nah. You have 10 people in your body count, man. Get with the groups, man. You gotta have 0. I'm sorry, man. Like what?
See, y'all minds are seared with the extreme left, and you're not hearing what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say this: my daughter has 0 body count. She's never slept with anybody.
Stay that way until you marry. Stay that way, sis, until you marry. Because you won't be a part of that conversation as long as you stay like this. Stay like that, sis. Please stay like that, because it's wicked out here and it's crazy. And I'm glad you're seeing this right now. So that's
I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm out here doing with my daughter. I'm showing her how people look at people with all this other stuff. Let's go.
The time he's gonna invest in you.
If Fatty just told you earlier, if you were listening,
did I put the copyright in there already?
Want to have sex?
DJ?
You don't care about who you have sex with.
Right.
How many people you have sex with, and you.
What you say, honey?
I put the copyright in there already, didn't I? In the chat.
Yeah, you did.
I think I did.
Yeah, you did. Let me put it up.
Okay. All right. You go ahead. Keep rolling.
Okay. I was not trying to cover your face up. That's why I didn't put it up.
No. We good.
Okay, let's watch.
Are you listening? We tell you our secrets, we tell you man code, and you go, "Oh, it's weird if he asks about a body count." When it actually shows if a man comes out his mouth, "Hey man, how many people you dealt with?" He actually has interest in you.
Yes. So what
how is it weird if the two of you first met and you're trying to get to know each other, and he's basically just asking you questions about because for me, in my opinion, if you're not ashamed to screw a bunch of people outside of wedlock, you shouldn't be ashamed to tell people how many people you screwed outside of wedlock.
Because I feel like there's a different way you can rephrase that question. You can rephrase that question. Instead of a person, if I'm on a date
instead of saying,
and a guy says,
wait,
straight up,
let me ask you this.
Listen, hear me out. If a guy straight up and says, "What's your body count?" Like you gonna have to take another step and be like, "What?"
Ayana.
And they say, and
you know, the biggest part of like this whole thing is men do not listen to women. Tell me what the situation.
That's not true. Because I've been trying to speak my claim and y'all been dominating me. I just understood what this woman was coming from. She said the way I've never asked nobody in that manner, "What's your body count?" No, I've never done that. Not in those words. Because if that's what they saying, okay, well that does sound crazy.
That's what they been saying.
Huh? No, see, I'd missed it from the beginning.
Saying that you should off the rip in the first date ask what's your body count. She said, "No, you don't do that. That's crazy."
Well, that do sound crazy. I missed it from the beginning. I caught it,
right. And so
I guess mid.
You've been here the whole time.
Okay, no, I didn't hear that from the beginning. I came in, but I've been on and off the live. But if that's the premise, what's your body count? Well, it does sound crazy in that sense. If they,
first date,
I don't know nobody who's done nothing that crazy before.
Right.
But they are championing for it, like saying like that's appropriate to ask when you first meet a person. Like, no, what the hell are y'all talking about? Are we all? Yeah.
See, I'm thinking in a whole different way. I'm thinking it's a conversation that's been going on. This is somebody you've been courting or been trying to.
Right.
Nah, I don't know nobody who walked up to somebody and just say, "What's your body count?" That sounds crazy.
So listen, that's where we're getting at. It's like she's like, "Well, why would you ask that first time you meet me?" So now that you know what the contents text is, let's go.
Yeah, that sounds
I feel
crazy.
like there's a different way you
I think
could
she should say the
rephrase that
word.
question. You could rephrase that question. Instead of if a person, if I'm on a
So
date
instead of saying,
and a guy
so
says
wait,
straight
so
up,
let me ask you this.
listen, hear me out. Listen, hear me out. If a guy straight up and says, "What's your body count?" Like you gonna have to take another step and be like, "What?"
Ayana.
If I'm
that's what I'm saying is that she's saying something, but the men are so busy wanting to counter what she's saying, they're not listening to what she's saying.
Right, because I'm hearing it.
In their 30s or whatever, and I'm really realizing, and that's why I wanted to show my daughter this, is like so she could see what's going on, because when it comes down to relationships, this is the type of BS that these younger guys are probably watching, and I want her to know, like, bro, please listen, watch this, because they're watching this stuff.
And they say, how many relationships have you been in? How many relationships? You know, it's just a different way that you ask what you want to know.
One second. I just want to clarify this so we can have an honest conversation, right? And then Ali, Tommy, and Angryman can go. Women don't ask, "Hey, Tommy, how much money do you make?" They ask your profession. And if you say, "I'm an orthoped," whatever the L is, you Google it. How much does a doctor that works on this with this amount of years gets? And you go ahead and you kind of see, oh, he gets between 150 to 200. I got it. Men are not going to ask your body count. Men are going to ask how many boyfriends, for how many years you've been single. Yep. Before the pandemic, you've been single since 2018. I know what you've been doing.
Okay.
Right?
Well, fatty.
So
let me say this. Let me say this one last thing. Let me say this one last thing.
Anaya.
It's Anaya.
This is our default. So, respectfully, right? Women just don't like to get straight up question about body count, but men will find a way to circumvent the how many bodies you have and ask 7 qualifying questions to kind of see if you've been outside or not. And if they can get it, they get it. If they don't, they don't.
You know what? Even if you ain't been outside, if the guy is a dog, he gonna be a dog no matter what.
Right.
You could be like, I ain't been outside since 1585, and if he a dog, he gonna want to F you because your pussy might be tight, and he's still gonna be an asshole no matter what, and still be out there. A dog is gonna be a dog no matter what the hell a piece of bone you put in front of it. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna treat one bone different than another. You know, that's
if a horse is injured, if you don't treat it, it'll always be injured, dude. If a guy's unhappy,
think about what DJ just said. That is so true. And because men are dogs, they'll pump anything, which is why some of the people that look some of the ways they look, they continue to be that way because anybody do something with them. They're not they don't have an incentive to want to do better or be better because they know they can get this man that's going to get them. It don't matter.
I'll say this because I just got off a panel the other day on the peak that was about how fat I was, right? Now I'm not overweight because of any man will come and get me. I'm overweight because I lost children. I've had a bunch of like stress in my life and a bunch of trauma. Okay. And I'm doing what I gotta do to like lose that weight, you know. But a person will get on the panel and see when I'm talking, like, oh, okay, well, you're fat, so therefore, you know, you should accept anything. No, I don't accept anything. If a nigga come at me on some bullshit, fuck you, get the fuck out of my house. Ralph from away from me.
See, so they shouldn't be able to see that through your conversation.
No, I'm letting you know, like a person like me, I might be overweight, but I'm not fixing to accept anything. So I want to let you know that just because a person's overweight does not mean that they are going to accept anything because a man's going to give it to them. A lot of like people that I know are a little like over in weight, and they're not fixing to accept nothing off no man at all. So yeah, they
argue something like that though. You're fat.
Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I mean.
Panel, and all I was saying, we were talking relationships, and this guy says, "Well, you know, I just see that you overweight, and there's, you know, I mean, I don't like what the fuck does that have to do with anything? Yes, I am overweight, but let me tell you something. You don't even know what made me overweight. Why am I overweight? Like what reason? What situation I've been in? If I have a health problem. A lot of time, people like want to look at women and then just sum them up based on how they look, and you don't even know what they've been through. I've been through
I
hell.
think people just do that in general. And I think who's more vocal about that from my experiences are actually women. When you get they looking at a man's shoe size, hand size, and all these attributes, women have those conversations.
Women will still be with a dude with a big ass pot belly out, say hanging down their damn pants.
Yeah, y'all built different than
Men,
I
women
can
will
agree with
still
you
be
on
with a
that.
dude looking crazy as hell. Rick Ross, what the fuck is that?
Yeah,
A
I
man
can say
will
that we're
still
more
be-
visual creatures
a
than
man
women
will
for
get on
sure.
the panel and say some shit about a woman that's overweight, but look be fat as fuck. And
Yeah, I mean we're different in that aspect, and I think we're just visual creatures, and in that some things we're just and we have.
You don't think women notice you got a big old fat ass stomach?
No. Listen to what I'm saying. Men are you?
I think they used to be handsome. And
You're missing my point. My point is when I say men are visual creatures,
eyes is visual. Come on now.
what I mean by that is men are stimulated visually more, and y'all are more stimulated mentally than men. That's what I mean by that. And some things between men and women should just be that. Men experience this, women experience that. We have too many people trying to make us equal. We're equally different. And that's where we need to keep it.
Right.
I'm not trying to experience what women experience because I'm not a woman.
Right.
It's you being a woman is what gives me the great experience. If you're doing the things and trying to be a man and experience things that men, I'm not gay. So that's a turn
Let
off.
me explain something to you. Let me explain something real quick to you. Is that and I'm not gonna sound like in front of my daughter sound vulgar, but honey, a mouth is a mouth. Okay?
What you mean?
What you think I mean?
I really don't. I don't know what you mean.
You can have a mouth on a thin chick or a
Wait
mouth.
a minute. She know what it mean and I don't. Wait a minute. Tell me for real. Just say it plain.
On this panel, would it increase my value or lower my value?
Lower.
For real, Jennifer, what you talking about?
He's a man.
Can you answer it, please? To society and the women.
Listen, a vagina is a vagina. A
brain
mouth
is
is
a
a
brain.
mouth. Booties, whatever you doing to get off, it's gonna be the same shit no matter if she's big, small, whatever.
Oh, okay. You talking about all right. I really wasn't thinking about
you close your eyes. It don't matter whether this chick is big, small.
Yeah, but when a man closes his eyes, it's an image that's in his head.
Okay, well let him have that image. Like
a woman be having the image.
You don't think the women having images in their head about somebody else? Come on, now, child. You think
I think you missing what I'm. I think you really missing what I'm saying.
Listen,
but I'm listening to you. Go ahead.
Or come on now, stop being silly.
You speaking over my head.
What it's been talking about? That's been a traditional thing since like a while. Men like care about like appearance and stuff. Women care about like love and shit. Stuff. Men care.
Go ahead, sis.
But I think
that's exactly what I'm saying.
But I think it gradually just leads into the same thing, love. If
it does.
People love each other.
Perfectly said.
Like what's the whole debate? What's the debate? It's their business. They love each other no matter what they look like.
Here's the debate.
Be like body count this, body pound, the body pound.
Here's the debate. Just what you said. What you just was. What she was just saying was perfect. And here's the thing is, we getting to the same place in different ways. The problem is, if I'm coming from the left, you think I should be coming from the right. And I'm thinking you should be coming from the left instead of just letting you come from the space you come from. We are all trying to gel our experience especially when it's gender all in one thing, and it's just not that. It's more conducive for you to compare yourself to another woman and saying what's the differences and why y'all so far apart. But to say it from a man to a woman, we're different. We're born different. So the experiences are going to be different by default. And we can't make those things the same. But just like little sis just said, we're going to experience it, but we're going to come to the same place. So let's not argue where we started. All men going to start over here. All women are going to be over there. Stop being mad at either side because we're not starting in the same side together. That was a good point she just made. Beautiful point.
Shout, that's my baby. That's my little baby daughter.
And I didn't think she was no 18. I thought this was another YouTuber that was much more mature until you said that.
Yeah, that's my baby. She, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Man, you did a hell of a job, girl.
With all of you, would it increase my value or lower my value?
Who knows this information?
Women don't
Is this
want
just
no
public
men.
knowledge?
No,
If you
women
slept
want-
with everyone on this panel,
So
it would that be public
Anaya, I will
knowledge?
say this: if
How
I
would I
slept
know
with
that?
if I slept with all of you, it would increase my value to men and women. If you slept with all the men, it would decrease your value to men and women. If you saw me walk outside this building with 20 women on my arms, you'd be like, damn, who was that? If a man saw you walking out, or women with 20 men on your arms, they go, ooh, that's a jump off. Our value is deemed different, and there's double
All right.
standards. I'm not expecting you to protect.
Yes, there is double
protect
standard
and
for
provide,
sure.
but your lower count would determine whether I want to protect and provide for you.
Let's get Angry
Okay.
Man and Tommy over here, and then I need to bring up Turreal, so he wants to say something. Go ahead, Angry Man, and then Tommy, and interrupt you, please. Go ahead.
Yeah. What Ali is saying is 100% correct. A woman with 100 men is a zero, but a man with 100 women is a hero. At the end of the day, the thing that I can't understand is how can a person who has chosen to operate in a disrespectful way expect respect? Like if you're already disrespecting yourself, because the way it works is when men and women are born, right? Men are born at the bottom of the mountain. Our job is to climb up the mountain. We have to achieve shit. Women are born at the top of the mountain. Your job is to stay at the top of the mountain. Every time you sleep with someone who is not a husband and you just sleeping around, you come further down that mountain. And a lot of y'all are meeting dudes halfway down the damn mountain. And that's why you keep catching hell when it comes to relationships. Now, the thing that Ali said that I disagree with, it's not that they're choosing to be single. They don't know how to be in relationships. They don't know how to spot a good man from a bad man. The man that cares about how many people you slept with is the good dude. The dude that doesn't care is the bad dude. It's simple.
I just asked my wife, and she said most women.
Tommy, go ahead, and then we get Turreal and interrupted. Go ahead.
Me or the other one?
There's only one Tommy.
Why he just cut that guy off? He said he just asked his wife. Like, what was that about?
Yeah, I wanted to see what his wife would have to say. What was going on with that?
What does your wife have to say?
I thought you sped it up or something. I thought it was a glitch.
No, he just cut him off. Like, Tommy. Oh my God.
He was talking, and his name is Thomas.
What? What, Tommy?
I'm trying.
Hey,
Yeah,
is your name Tom? Is your name Thomas too? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, Thomas. How you doing?
All right. I'm doing all right. Look, I tell you what, and there's no offense to anybody, y'all know I just talk kind of plainly. A lot of times the biggest problem, especially in the black community, black women got too much voice, got too much mouth, and the fact that you let them speak, and we think that we're like they'll be saying things and won't even know what the word means, or say the word wrong and just be talking and seeking words and saying, well, it's the way that you said it. Well, you got to understand, a real man. So when a woman can tell you what a real man is, that is a problem. Because usually when she say what a real man is, it's always somebody that accepts her shit and won't question her shit. It's always a real man for that one. A real man will get with a woman who has kids. Haven't y'all heard that? How many of y'all black men heard that? A real man will be with a woman that's got kids.
Who says that? A bitch with kids.
I said the same
What's
thing,
gonna
Tommy.
be next? A real man should get with somebody got AIDS. If you're real, it's really stupid. But you'll hear black women talk like this, and they'll be real confident being in public, being real ignorant. Why would you want to know how many people I've slept with? Well, I want to know if I'm throwing my hot dog down a hallway. Why wouldn't I want to know how many people done jumped on you and treated you like a human trampoline? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Why do you care if you like me? I don't know you. You know why we on this first date, lady? Because you had a fat ass and titties, and I said, let me get your number. I didn't know a damn thing about you. Didn't know your last name. Probably didn't remember it unless I put it in my damn phone. And usually, nigga, y'all tell me if I'm wrong. When I put your name in my phone, it's Big Booty Betty. I met at the motherfucking Publix. That's how I labeled your ass. So for you to sit there and tell that motherfucker,
this is why I wanted to bring my daughter up here to hear.
He's like a cartoon character, dog. I think he do. I don't know if it's like sarcasm or what, dude. Everyone giggling too. Everyone giggling.
But Matt, yeah, he's like a character, like
and lie that I'm supposed to be trying to get to know anything else. No, I need to know if I'm serious about fucking Big Booty Betty. How many other niggas done fucked Big Booty Betty? Because when I met this bitch at Publix, I know 39 niggas in aisle 7 was trying to get her number too. So I want to know how many of them niggas she let hit. So therefore, I can either be the nigga to hit or I could be the nigga to take you on a real date. Because I ain't taking your motherfucking ass to chops when every other nigga done chopped that pussy. So it's a good question for me to ask.
Hot dog down what?
Right.
Oh, Lord, I'm
hot
sorry.
dog down a hallway. Just like that. Just a women in the pussy. Ain't do no damage. She don't even know when you started or when you finished. Anyway, you sitting up here saying these things, it makes no damn sense. You know who making these arguments? Hoes. Hoes is out here trying to make arguments and tell niggas to shift they thinking. You shouldn't care about this. Fuck if I don't. When I buy a car, I want the Carfax report. When I get a bitch, I want the Catfax report. Let me see the Catfax. I want to know who been in this motherfucker. Why? Because I'm about to go in it. And what they want men to do is not respect themselves and their bodies. That's why if a woman asks you to put a condom on, and you be like, I don't know about this, she gonna look at you like something's wrong. How you fellas will feel if a woman tell you, take that condom off on the first date?
They don't even ask for men to put it on anymore, do they?
Right.
On the first date.
But you would think if you put it on and she said, take it off, you'd be like, whoa.
You gonna be like, how many niggas
way
you
women
told to
feel.
take that? You gonna be like, how many niggas you told to take that condom off?
Right. It's just
Tom,
like
hey,
men.
Tommy,
Huh?
I think they don't understand that very few things are new under the sun. They want us to think that everything they do with us is the first time. It's only us. We're so special. It's never been done before.
No, they treat black men like this. That's why being raised by so many black women and no black men in the household, that's why we are subjected to listen to someone like that young lady and think she's saying something intelligent. Niggas with a father know what she's saying is stupid immediately. Somebody tell me I'm lying. If you was raised around some men, you know what the fuck she said was ignorant. Hell, she know it was ignorant, but she know niggas like pussy, and she can talk you simp niggas in the fucking. That's all it is. You niggas like, I'm glad that Ali said it. Don't nobody give a shit about what none of these bitches being. We want to fuck them. That's it. I wouldn't ask you. I done fuck so many bitches, I don't even know what their first name is. I don't know your name, bitch, because that's not what I'm trying to do.
Oh my god! All right, so let's go into
prostitutes in. Like, it's not that hard to find a fine-looking prostitute if you're trying to do that. Get get a condom, get a protection, and go down on the prostitute if you want to do that. Don't be like, oh, I'm looking for a relationship. I'm looking for a woman I have on a long time. No. You want a prostitute. You want a whore. That's what you want. You don't want to date someone. You want to have sex with someone. That's straight up what you want to do. So just say that. Just say that. Don't be like, oh, I wanna go on a jet with someone and. If you want to go on a date with someone, you gotta.
It's definitely your daughter. She sounds just like you.
You gotta have a conversation with them, okay? You gotta start. You got anything to say?
Does she sound like me? I already said that.
Yeah, she does. The animation and all of it.
Really?
Where do you find these goofy people on the internet?
She do sound like me.
Yes, she know when to make that voice cartoonish right on the spots you would do it. You sound like the same person.
Really?
Type we do like the caps lock in the lowercase with the exclamation marks. I think
yeah, that is definitely my child. Everybody like she sounds just like you. Here we go.
If it gets to the point where I want to have something serious, I'm going to ask questions. It was a shame, Ali, that she didn't understand. I used to love giving that analogy of business. How you gonna tell me I should be more strict about where I put my business than where I put my penis? You a fucking idiot. No offense, young lady. I'm just saying a fucking idiot says that. Because if I put my dick in you and I get HIV, that's gonna last with me forever. If I put my name on a signature for a business, bitch, I can separate that if it don't go well. As a matter of fact, black women are so fucking backwards. Think about how many black women y'all have heard say this word. They got a baby by a nigga and you ask, are y'all getting married? Nah, that's a big step. Hold up, bitch. You can get married in Vegas in a drive-thru and get divorced the next damn day. But if I get you pregnant, you stupid bitch, you got 18 years of this motherfucker. And then after that, you got to put him in the world and he could turn into Jeffrey Dahmer. But it make more sense for you to think about marrying me than reproducing with me. Only black women say stupid shit like that. And only black men listen to stupid shit like that because your mama probably was a stupid bitch like that. And she told you that stupid shit and you thought it was normal. And this is what we have to change. We have to change this thought of a lot of women. I'm not saying a lot of women shouldn't be heard. I'm just saying they shouldn't be heard. Meaning this, after a while, when you listen to somebody and they say it, and it's usually based on their feelings more than what they know and what they can prove, you shouldn't build anything with that person. You wouldn't build a house if the nigga that came to design your house said, I feel. You wouldn't build a car if the nigga said, I feel. Y'all wouldn't get on a plane when a nigga told you how he felt when he was building it. No, he better tell you what the fuck he know, because that flight gotta work. And when it comes to relationships, you can tell we don't take them seriously. Because if a woman asks you, you ever slept with a man? Imagine if you said, you shouldn't ask me that on the first date. What do you think that woman would say?
You did, and I'm leaving.
Hey, Tommy.
I wish he said the words of, it shouldn't matter. Oh, well, it shouldn't matter that me and my boys had an orgy together. We told the bitches to leave. We just started fucking each other when we was 19. But that was just because a nigga had some, El Himador that night. It be fucking a nigga up. But it shouldn't matter. I'm 30 now. You know, I don't say
it's unfair deals.
Tommy, ain't
unfair deals all across the board.
There ain't no bankruptcy that can wipe out an STD.
Right. Yes, you can't file, what was it, chapter 7?
Chapter 7 to get rid of HIV.
Clean my dick off. It's a new dick now. We can start over again. A nigga filed chapter 13 dick. It doesn't happen. So when we are asked questions, if we won't even ask, if a bitch say, well, where do you work? And we won't tell her that, she'll write that down as a reason why I don't want to fuck with this nigga.
You know what's so crazy is he's married.
Yeah.
He's married. He said he's married. So what are we talking about here?
I think he's just
what marriage, like what kind of person would be like married and be like talking like
that? Someone who wants attention. Okay, someone who wants attention. Like say for example, Andrew Tate usually says like crazy stuff and then goes back to like saying like something like good and positive and then goes back to saying crazy stuff again. I think it's a whole gimmick with these people.
There you go. You got it.
They try to
Some of it is content driven.
Yeah. Basically. And then we have like real people listening to this stuff, like actually thinking this is true. because they trust these people because they say like one right thing but jump to like something crazy like, oh, women shouldn't have the right to speak, and women should be only bred and give birth. like it comes across as like a cartoon character, like a Boondocks character or something. He even sounds like he's voice acting. He even had like a whole thing set up. He pulled out like a lube container, like as like a bit. I think this is a whole bit he's doing. I don't think this is a real type of. I don't think he thinks anything like that.
It's kind of like the cartoons you were talking about earlier, where there is some validity in the madness, but for the most part, it's content driven, but it's a fine line of illusion and reality, and that's what draws people in to see what it really is. It's almost like a trailer to a movie, but the movie is called Trailer because it's trailer the entire time you're watching it.
Trailer.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just a constant trailer. When you go to the movie, it's a trailer.
In a world.
Constant trailer of the trailer.
1 minute trailer.
Right.
A point. There's no point ever. It's like,
And a trailer captures your attention more than the movie itself because it is showing a lot of the action. It's showing most of the expense that's going on. So you got to understand in this YouTube world, there's a lot of characters here.
he did all that really hard and trying to bring it back down. Well, I'm gonna tell you what these bitches do, but let me tell you why. These bitches be out here and they all want each other. But I'm gonna just explain to you why it happens like this. Like what the fuck?
Right? But they explain it in character like, oh, I hate to sound woke, but
like, what are we doing here? He's gonna bring you all the way up and then bring you right back down. Like he just the whole thing is this gaslighting at his finest. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even believe what your own self is saying because you just randomly like what's you gonna say somewhere? Watch this, watch.
There's a lot of reasons we get written off as men, but women don't want to play that same game. They don't like getting written off. They want to get the same damn thing as everybody else get. That's why old bitches now always talking shit about young bitches. I'm just as good as a young woman. No, you ain't, bitch. You ain't got no but a couple of eggs left. You 45-year-old hoe. You ain't even got enough to make an omelet. This young woman do better than you. When you was young, you old bitch, you was up there at the club and having niggas buy all kind of shit for you. Now ain't nobody buying nothing for you because you're smelling like motherfucking Ben Gay. So that's why. But I'm just as good as a young woman. No, you're not. And
Hey,
we
but
need to
you know
stop that
what?
damn lie.
There's no secret.
Ain't he old now? Like how old is he, bro? He sound like an old ass nigga. Like he up there and let me tell you something about this old bitch. But he old as fuck. Like, oh, I'm old as fuck too. But I'm gonna tell you about yourself, old bitch. Don't focus on me because I'm old too, but just focus on the old bitches. Like
old hoes hating on young hoes. Let the young hoe get her time in the sun. You don't see old niggas like me hating on young niggas. I know this nigga can fuck you for days. I fuck you for 5 good minutes, and my shit start wrapping up. I ain't gonna try to take this nigga's pussy. I'm mad when he come around. This nigga fuck my bitch. I'm out of a job. Only good thing I know is at least when he doing it, I don't have to. Shit, I know he
Hey,
didn't.
Tommy, my wife heard in the background. She said you spitting that shit. You got her rolling like shit in the background.
Hey, look. The other part.
He's spitting that shit. He's spitting just shit.
Dude, I think STJ, some to mayor or whatever his name is. If you're watching this or reading this or whatever, instead of doing this, you should like go do stand up. Like your delivery is like funny. You're funny. You should like actually do stand up instead of like being on a panel with these people. You should like you would make it big, cause like if you just like do like funny jokes or like play a character on TV or something like that, you would actually be like in a big mansion with like 10,000 cars and like a big airplane, like how Andrew Tate be blue, or whoever whatever red pilled. You'd be even more red pilled than the actual red pill people. I'm in comedy. I've been in show. I met like 10,000 celebrities. Like you would actually be so successful as a comedian because like your delivery is like spot on. It's so cool. It's so good.
And here's the crazy part about it.
If you're really acting in race baiting.
And a person will take what you just said and say, so what you saying, I'm a joke? They wouldn't even listen to what you're saying. They will only hear what you said and take that as something negative rather than listening to what you were trying to bring forward. So you're saying I'm a joke, and yet you're giving compliments. And that's how dangerous we are with each other. We really don't listen to each other. We just hear and wait for a pause so we can then speak.
Right.
Man, listen, this has been a cool live, you know. Don't you like her little monkey icon? I think it's so cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. Like when she's talking, like when she got the monkey there, like you should be a comedian.
You should be a comedian.
Say it again, like
you should be a comedian. You'd make $10,000, dude. You'd make like a whole year's salary doing that, dude. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Do stand up, man.
Maybe he's working on that on the side.
You're a genius, man. You're a genius. You're making everyone laugh on the panel, dude. You should actually take that and like make it like a full on thing, man.
All right, so I'm gonna go around the table and all right, so let's hear what each person got to say to wrap things up. Let's go into. We didn't talk about Roblox and how jacked up it is. We talked about like the dating scene. I really wanted to bring my daughter on here because I really wanted her to hear some of the things that's being said about relationships, about male, female, and I just wanted her to like be introduced to the whole YouTube thing. So tell me what you think so far, what we did today. So go ahead, Tilly. Celia?
Oh, you talking about me? I thought you was saying her. Oh yeah, I think it was real good. It sounds like she's already seasoned in this space. It might be something you might want to consider bringing her on from time to time, and maybe even doing her own thing. She has natural character. She bring a freshness to this space, and she wasn't nobody you could talk around. She was right there in the conversation. So, I mean, some of it, you could hear that it's still youth in some of the aspects of what we're saying, but yes, it was still valid. It wasn't nothing that I would dismiss. Seriously consider these things and what's being said, because her interpretation is her real life. Whether or not I agree with it, it's real, and it's my responsibility. It's our responsibility to one another to hear, feel, digest what we're feeding one another, so we then can become one mind and understand what the other mean. I'll give one example. I used to work in the hotel industry a long time ago, and one of the best workers I've had with me, we were nonverbal because we understood the job, we understood the assignment. He knew what I needed as well as I knew what he needed when we were checking in and out people. He didn't have to say, "Can you hand me this or hand me that?" I didn't have to say that. We paid attention. We was on the same frequency, and we got the job done with no communication. That's how we supposed to be with one another. You should just automatically feel what that person is saying, kind of like how you are with your daughter and probably how she is with you. You know your daughter even without verbal communication. And that's real listening right there.
Ashe. All right, so overall, tell me what you think so far about this whole live.
I think this was a very fun live. I can't wait to do like more stuff like this because I think it's a positive thing on like my speech skills. I had like a public speech class and I like started stuttering and stuff like that, which I still do from time to time. But yeah, I think it's going away when I just like talk to people. I have someone to talk to, so it's really nice to do that. It's a really nice change. Also, shout out to Schlep and Chris Hansen. Make sure to see that documentary about Roblox pedophile. I think it's coming out like real soon, probably next year. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to Schlep, Chris Hansen, blah blah, and yeah, shout out to my mom. Shout out to what's your name?
Shalia.
Shalia, yeah, Shalia. Shout out to Shalia. And yeah, you guys, thanks for watching. Whoever's watching, thank you.
Listen to that professionalism. You hear it? You see what I'm talking about?
I love Munchkin. Oh, I love her so much. He's so cute. Oh, her little monkey picture. Look, listen. I'm going. Like I said, I'm gonna do more things with her because I really want her to come out her shell. She's been very like to herself, and I was like, you know what? I want you to do it live with me, And I'm glad I finally get to do it because you see how her little personality comes out. I think it's awesome. Like it's who she is, and I'm glad that she was able to like show who she was, tell her side of how she thinks things are, and we're gonna do more of this. So thanks everybody for who saw this. The replay game is gonna be in full effect because everybody has been. It's Friday. Everybody watch. It's a bunch of stuff on YouTube right now. It's Friday, but
it's the holidays.
Is real heavy. Yeah, it is Labor Day, right? So everybody's out there club, partying, all that stuff. But I hope that people come. Yeah, she's great. DJ, very into. Thank you so much. That's my little munchkin. Okay. Thank you so much. So much love. Thank you, Celia, for coming up and supporting us on this live. You helped the time go by. Shouts out to you. And we're gonna do some more things. And I just thank you. You know what, I want to say this. Thank you for coming into the chat and always being there as a mod to kind of keep things going. I really appreciate you and your time that you put in. As a mod.
Thank you, Celia.
No, anytime.
I appreciate you. I really do. Right, so we're gonna play the money mantra. This is the mantra I created for money. I've heard people say some amazing things about this mantra. So it's not just a song. This is a mantra that when you put it into your mindset and you actually like begin to chant it, then you make money. So we're going to end the stream with the money mantra. I started it with it. We're gonna end it with it. Shouts out, guys. Much love. Peace.
To make money, money making money, money making money, money making money, money.